Welcome to M6 Television. I'm Connor Randall.
And I'm Kaz Carty.
We are here with student section leaders Nate Clark and Derek Leishman to get to know more about Marysville High School's student section.
First off, let's talk about the themes. It seems everyone matches their apparel. How are the themes decided and how are they pushed out?
So for football, Derek runs the football student section because I'm on the field. Derek usually texts the senior group chat about like 5 days before the game usually. He'll send his ideas or what he thinks, and everyone will kind of just vote on it, pick the best one.
Monday or Tuesday of each week, I'll throw out my ideas, get feedback from other people, and we'll all come to an agreement that we like and thinks the best theme, and that's how we decide for the week.
So how come the seniors get to decide?
I don't really know, but at the same time, I think that we should always just leave it up to the seniors each week of the game because it is our senior year. We want the best outcome for us, and everybody else will have their time at the same.
Is coming up with the themes for volleyball any different than it is for football?
That is Nate's, and he can tell you a little about that.
So we both kind of share volleyball. So the volleyball team likes to make their own themes. It's kind of their thing. What if they come up with a theme per se that like a lot of people, the majority doesn't really like because they'd rather do something else, then I'll text senior group chat and ask if we can get a change or vote on something different. But most of the time they come up with their themes.
I've noticed that some sports fans are getting louder, but they're also getting more unruly. Can we talk about student section etiquette?
I've noticed for sure, yeah, about our etiquette at the football games, and there's only so much I can do to stop kids because they won't all listen to you. It's just a fact, and we just do the best that we can to make sure that we are being appropriate towards the other students and the other teams that are playing for us, and we just do the best that we can right now.
Football etiquette is very different than volleyball. Football fans are like, they can take some of the heat. We can do a little bit of chirping for football. We can't call out players' names. We can't personally attack them, but like scoreboard chants, getting in their head is something we do during football.
Yeah.
But for volleyball, we kind of got to keep it mellow. We can still chant and be loud, but we still can't call out players and we can't do a scoreboard chant. We kind of got to keep it.
It's a big transition from our football to our volleyball games for sure.
You're outside, you're inside.
I've noticed that the seniors are typically in the front row. Is that also part of the rules?
That's how it's been basically every year. Your senior year, you're the top dog in the school, you run the student sections. They deserve to be in the front on the fence because it's their time to shine, their year. And then all the other grades get to go up from 10th, 11th, and then freshmen, and that's just how we decided it.
Besides seniors being in the front, what are some other rules, like behavior-wise, chant-wise?
Like Nate was saying that you can't call out names, numbers. There's certain like megaphones can be sometimes a problem, air horns, cowbells, and then the inside is completely different, and yeah.
Also, like throwing things has been a problem for for some freshmen this year. We just try to keep things like safe and not trash what we have so we can continue to use it.
You'll be down on the front row of the student section at the football game and you'll see a giant water bottle go flying at your head, so yeah.
And so we try to keep that up to par.
Yeah.
What happens to the kids who don't follow these basic rules?
I've dealt with it myself sometimes. If I see someone like 2 weeks ago, someone chucked a water bottle and hit someone down where we are. And I went up and talked to him. I said, if you don't stop, like, I'm gonna kick you out of the student section. You can go somewhere else, but we don't tolerate that.
Yeah.
Our motto kind of is just go sit with your mom.
Basically.
If you
Yep.
don't listen to us.
Every group needs leaders. Obviously, you guys run the student section, so how did you get this title?
So we've been kind of showing up to everything for a while, and we both have pretty loud voices, and we're kind of confident. We don't really care what other people think. We're not afraid to be loud. We're not afraid to be the only ones yelling, the only ones starting stuff.
Yeah,
it's kind of just a spirit thing.
It's the outgoing in us, I guess. Like, we're the ones who will take charge. We'll step up. We'll do the stuff that nobody else is like confident to do, and we just put ourselves out there.
What traits do you have to be a good student section leader?
You got to be like, in general, you just have to be a strong leader and can take the heat from the kids who give you the feedback that you may not like. You know some about that. But at the same time, you have to like have the confidence and like strength to keep going. Like people think like, yeah, it's just like they're just running that. But like, there's actually a lot to it. I think it's something fun.
You gotta have good school spirit. Like,
I think in a way.
Yeah. Like
In a way, you got to be good at planning too.
Yeah, like if
And-
we're down 60 points, I would still expect the student section to still be going crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you gotta be the one to get everyone in a good mood.
Yep.
You just gotta be the one to start everything. You gotta be outgoing. You gotta be loud. We both have pretty caring voices. I think that helps us quite a bit.
Yeah, just echoing.
Being in the student section looks a lot of fun. What do you guys mostly enjoy about it?
One thing I do every game is halftime. It's the roller coaster. Everybody knows this year that it's the thing that I do. Everybody's been doing it before me. And it's just, I get everybody to sit down on the bleachers and react like we're on a roller coaster and we're going up. And then whatever way I throw my hands, everybody goes with me. I think that's cool.
I just think it's like a break from school, and it's something like you're doing still inside of school with everyone you know. It's just fun, laughing, smiles, everyone just like coming together as a school and showing support for your own teams.
Lastly, I want to know more about the MHSAA's Battle of the Fans. Marysville has not made an appearance for that in a few years.
Yep.
Do you guys plan on changing that?
Mr. Schweihofer actually talked to us about this last week, and she wants us to get Nate and I and a couple of our friends that we think can really put like a mark where Marysville really is and what we have to show for our student sections and all like our pep assemblies and stuff like that. So she's going to take us to a conference and we'll put what we have to say out there.
Yeah, so I mean, we have great leaders. I mean, a few years ago we had Patrick Hool, who was a great student section leader, and he kind of showed us what to do. But in between that, there wasn't really somebody who was running it that was a senior. And me and Derek kind of stepped up and took that as juniors too sometimes.
Yeah. So like last year, I did the football games also, and I was getting all the chance because all the guys were on the football. They were playing on the team, and I was the one running the student section.
So she wants me and Derek to take some of the younger kids, some juniors, some sophomores, to this conference and talk about school spirit, student section, to just keep.
Yeah, and what's to
uplifting
come?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the Battle of the Fans, and like, what does it entail?
So it's just a competition between schools. Who has the best, loudest student section? People vote on it. It's a pretty big thing, kind of around here. And I know we haven't really participated in that in a while, but I really hope to change that this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you guys know how the voting works? Like, is it schools? Is it like to the public?
Yeah, it's completely to the public.
It's to the public, and I think it was last year I was looking. They post, you take one of your best student section videos, and then you submit it, and then people will vote on it after.
Because I remember Yale did it last year, and I remember seeing I was seeing videos everywhere. People ask people to vote for them, showing like what their school spirit is. And I think it's good for the schools. I think other people like see that your school is running for Battle of the Fans, and it just shows like the public like what your school's about. Like you're about the kids.
Well, with that being said, I hope more students will get involved in the student section. Thank you guys for coming out, Nate and Derek.
Yeah.
My name is Connor Randall
And I'm Cascardi.
with your Student Connections on M6, your hometown station.